Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you may be listening to this. And welcome to those of you who don't know me. I am Mary Kerwin, and I am the founder of Confident Families and the creator of the Encourage Greatness Parenting Group, and where I help parents to change the patterns that aren't serving them and their families, recognize and change them so that they can have more peaceful, less stressful lives. To those of you who do know me, welcome back. Organizing your way to calm. So, according to a survey that I just conducted, very recent survey, the number one thing by a whopping 40%, 47% that would make a mom's life just pure bliss was to have a more peaceful, less stressful home life. And organizing your home life can reduce the stress and save time and create a more comfortable environment. And I'm not just talking about tidying up your house and having a spot for everything, although that would be very nice. In my reality, that doesn't always happen. But when it does, it's really nice. But organizing your way to calm is about simplifying your space and your routines to reduce stress and create more peace in your life. Um, if you have a plan, um, and I'm glad you can't see my space now. You can only see me. Decluttering my physical space or simplifying your routine, practicing mindfulness, you can create a calm and peaceful environment that supports your overall well-being. Um, so getting organized in your life and in your home is a crucial step toward reducing stress and ensuring everything gets done in a timely manner. Because when you're organized, we're more productive, we're less stressed, and we're better able to manage our time. So, how do you do that? I use a calendar, paper, planner, digital, and these are not this is nothing earth shattering. I mean, it is what it is. You have a centralized location for all your appointments and all your meetings and all your deadlines, and it can help you stay on top of your schedule. And when you know it's there, for both personal, home, and work, um, it gets it out of your mind, and it automatically reduces your stress level. And you could also see in front of you what you have, and figure out your priorities and take away things that aren't serving you, or take away things that aren't absolutely necessary in a time where you're very busy. um, so creating a to-do list, writing down everything. If you do it in the morning, you write down everything, or the night before, to keep you prioritized. And you could actually also cross out the things again. Pare down, simplify, cross out the things that aren't necessary, cross out the things that are causing you stress that you don't absolutely have to do. uh, and Decluttering your space. I know myself. By the end of my workday, my space is always a mess. I put something down and I can't remember where I put it. There's a bunch of piles of paper that I'm looking at. But if you start off with a cleaner space, um, it's easier to focus. It's easier to focus. It's easier to focus. Um, just it is easy to focus, and it brings down the stress level. So if you and I'm not talking about scrubbing and polishing, although if you're a cleaner and you like to scrub and polish everything before you go to bed, um, more power to you. But I'm just talking about decluttering your home, getting rid of anything you don't need, and kind of organizing what's left, even if it's organizing them in neat little piles. Have a garbage pail by when you look at your mail, so that you can toss the things that you don't need right away. Have a central place for your mail. Have a things like that, and there are many more ideas that I can give you, if you need them. Um, and also scheduling time for self care. I know when your schedule, it's important to prioritize self care, especially when life is really, really busy. The time that it seems most impossible to take care of yourself is the times that, that you need it the most. You know, exercise, meditation, relaxing, whatever it is, and make it a non-negotiable. Um, it will help with your mental and emotional stress. It will help with your parenting. It will help with you know if you want to do things like or cut down on your kids' tech time. Having an organized schedule will give you time to do other things with them. Um, take with it. So it's just a way, again, just a way of simplifying your space and your routines to reduce the stress. Once you have a routine that works for you, be consistent with it because and then and when I say be consistent with it, you know, life always gets it. You have to be flexibly consistent. So you want to stick to your routine and stick to your organizations except when it's not working. When it's if it's causing you more stress, then something else needs to be done, or maybe it just needs to be put aside for the moment. Um, so you use a calendar, declutter your space, create a to-do list. These are not in order. Declutter your space and schedule time for self-care. Organizing your life, and it could be a loose organization, getting things out of your mind and onto paper will help you with stress. Organizing your meals, decide what you're going to cook so that when you go shopping, you can have everything you need for it. So you're not, as I often do, running out uh, when you start to cook because or sending somebody else out because you have you're missing an ingredient, and just not having to think about what am I going to make for dinner tonight, what am I going to make for dinner tonight. I love batch cooking. I batch cook on Sunday nights, and it really does help me get through the week when I do that. And again, do I always do it? No. But when I do it, my life is less stressful. And then, you know, I get the complaints right there about what they don't like and what they do like. And so when I'm cooking and it's on the table, there's not a lot of complaints. Uh, so if you it's my birthday month, so I'm going to take the first three people who want some help with this and offer them a phone call. The link will be so the first three people who comment, I need help with this. I will set up a phone call and I will help you with it. That's it for now. Ciao ciao. Until next week, and get yourself organized. Get it on a calendar.